Mega Mike the Movie Man here with our celebration live stream of reaching over 800 subscribers out there. So hopefully some people can join us today for this live stream. Definitely leave some comments below, any questions. We'll just kind of keep this casual Q&A. So any movie questions you have, definitely go ahead and throw those in the chat. So nothing officially planned here besides a little giveaway towards the end of the stream, but we can talk about movies I've been watching recently, any of my recent physical media pickups, movie recommendations, or just any random movie questions you might have out there. Go ahead and leave those in the comments below. We'll get those read and answered, of course. But yes, we are here to celebrate 800 subscribers. So thank you all for joining in. And even if you're watching this on the replay, I greatly appreciate it because without you all, this channel would not be possible. So thank you so much to my audience out there, my mega league of film fans, for just being a part of this amazing community and really just enjoying movies and having a good time talking about them. So go ahead once again and leave a bunch of comments, questions in the chat. You know, I'm an open book, so I want to answer everything you guys have out there. So yeah, please leave a lot of great movie questions below. But let's take a look at a few of these comments here. We got Craig joining in. Hi, Mike. Thank you, Craig, for joining in. Hello. I know you've been a long-time supporter of the channel, so always much appreciated every time you watch a video, leaving those comments, the likes on the videos, just really outstanding. I really appreciate it. Also, we got Evil Kangaroo here today. Yes, yes. Hello, Evil Kangaroo. Once again, another great subscriber out there that's just always binge watching videos, leaving a ton of comments, and I just really appreciate that. Thank you so much. We got Craig here. Congratulations on 800. Yes, 800. Can you believe it out there? It just seems like the other day, starting out the channel, being at 0 subscribers, and now getting to 800. Oh my goodness. Thank you all once again so much. Because once again, without you, it would be not possible to get to that 800 number. I know we still have a long ways to go. We're trying to push to 1,000 next. And wow, that's just going to be a wonderful time getting to that next level. But thank you so much on the 800. I mean, I've only been on YouTube less than a year. By the time it gets to the end of the month, Halloween, that will be the 1 year anniversary. So it's coming up, but only within 1 year, already getting to 800 subscribers. And I just think that's an amazing thing that I just never thought in my wildest dreams that would happen that quick. So thank you all once again for joining in. All right, we got Evil Kangaroo. Congrats on 800. It feels like yesterday when you had 700. Yeah, I know. Just recently we did the 700 live stream. So what was that? About a month or so ago? Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. So it looks like the channel's kind of picking up rapidly, and I'm so glad that's happening. And as more and more people watch it, it's going to get recommended out to even more people. So hopefully it does, have accelerated growth there for the channel. So yeah, the more you all watch, it helps tremendously because then the more it gets recommended out, the more people gets more eyes on the channel, and that's just a wonderful thing. All right, we got Bry here. Bry's a recent subscriber. Yes, hi Mike, new to your channel. I subscribed after watching you on the roundtable. Thank you so much, Bry, for being a part of this mega league of film fans and just enjoying movies and joining us today on this live stream. Oh, it's so great to hear about new subscribers. It's just excellent. So I'm glad you enjoyed the roundtable. Actually, there are some live streams coming up here that I'm going to be a part of. So there's actually a live stream on Tuesday that I'm going to be on Bob's Blu-rays channel doing a Halloween ranking live stream. So ranking all the Halloween movies, kind of roundtable style, because we're going to have four blue tubers there, panel of four. We're going to have, great guests, great YouTubers there. And I'm so happy I get to be a guest on Bob's Blu-rays channel again. So that's going to be a lot of fun. That's Tuesday. But then I also have another live stream actually planned on Sunday that's going to be a really cool one. It's going to be our Criterion pregame November sale, because we know every November and July, of course, Criterion does a big sale, right? Things are half off, and it's just a wonderful time for physical media collectors out there to stock up on those Criterion titles for at least a decent price. So yeah, I have that live stream I put together. That's going to be on my channel actually on Sunday. I'm going to have a lot of great panel members on there. Bob's going to be joining us. We'll have Tim Talks Talkies, 20th and 21st Century Movies, KB Love Movies, the 4K Lowdown. So in total, we're going to have 6 people on there, and that's just going to be a whole bunch of fun. So yeah, that's going to be Sunday. So mark your calendars for that. Sunday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That Criterion pregame sale show. That's going to be a lot of fun with all those panel members. And then I think I might be on another live stream there as well this week, but I don't know. I don't know if it's concrete yet, because I don't think a group chat has been started yet on it officially. So I don't want to, say anything about that one until it's 100% official. Yeah, this is going to be a week full of great live streams. And then even on Halloween, I think, well, actually, I'm not too sure about that one. Yeah, not everything's official yet, so I'm gonna hold off on saying any other live streams until things come out and things are official there. But yeah, lots of great live streams this week, and a lot of other great content coming out this week too. I got a really fun video scheduled to release tomorrow morning that I think is going to be well, it's a physical media kind of breaking news video to kind of update us on this really controversial story that came out recently. And I got more information on it, so that's going to go live tomorrow morning. And I don't want to say too much about it because I don't want to spoil it or anything like that. But I thought it was a pretty intriguing story, getting some updated information on kind of a hot topic that came out not too long ago. So that should be a lot of fun. Then I have a few more videos planned, of course, because of the live streams and whatnot. There might be a little bit less content this week specific to my channel, just because I'm going to be on other people's channels. But we'll still have content in the week, of course. I do want to do a deal video tomorrow. And you guys let me know in the chat, what deals do you want to see? Do you want me to go back to Amazon, Best Buy? Do you want me to do a Walmart deal video? The one I was kind of leaning towards, because they actually had some really good deals that I saw that I just ordered from, was a Groove. Groove does physical media as well. And I was thinking of doing a Groove Deals video. So if you think that sounds like a great idea, definitely let me know in the comments below. But then I, of course, have my October haul for the whole entire month. Yes, the October haul, doing a ranking of my top 5 October pickups as well. That'll be another video. And so those will be the main videos for this week that I can think of right now. But if there's anything else that you want me to do a video for, I like the feedback. Let me know in the comments below what kind of other videos would you like to see from the channel either this week, or because I know this week's kind of busy, in the near future, maybe in the next couple weeks or so. Leave that in the comments below. But that's everything on the plans for now. Like I said, we'll have to see what ends up happening, but that's what I have planned at the moment. All right, let's see. Craig, we have, do you think the slump of movies will get better in November and December? Well, if you're talking about theatrical releases, we got a few big ones, right? We got Avatar: The Way of the Water. So, I never bet against James Cameron, so that's going to be a big hit, I'm sure. It's going to make a ton of money, but I mean, how much money? It's like, is it going to be $1 billion, or is it going to get close to $2 billion? No matter what, it's going to be wildly successful. We got Wakanda Forever. That's the big November movie, right? All the MCU fans are excited for that one. I'm excited for it too, just to see where the story goes with that one. What changes they've had it done to the script and updating it and all that stuff. I'm really curious to see how they pull that one off. So that's the big November release. But now I'm trying to think, is there anything else that's another big release in the next couple months? I know I'm probably forgetting a few titles there, but let me know in the comments if anybody is looking forward to a certain movie coming out in the next couple months. So I don't think there's gonna be a whole lot new though, at least from what I'm thinking. Does Creed 3 come out in the next couple months? I know the trailers just recently come out for that, but I don't know if that's in the next couple months. Um, Let me know that in the comments too. But yeah, I don't think there's gonna be a whole lot of movies, at least big theatrical releases. We're getting tons of physical media stuff. Like physical media is pretty stacked the next couple months. I know I have some pre-orders in already, and I'll definitely do a November preview video for what I have ordered. And I kind of cut back on what I'm gonna order in November just because I want to get to that Black Friday deal, that sale where I can get a lot of the studio titles released in early November, hopefully discounted for Black Friday. So a lot of the studio releases I'm going to hold off on, but like the Steelbook exclusive stuff, that's the stuff I have pre-ordered. And there's actually a few good titles like that. So I have those pre-ordered. And then hopefully once it hits Black Friday, I'm just going to be stockpiling a whole bunch of movies on sale and discount. And so it's really not going to be a light month. It's going to seem a light month at the beginning just because I'm holding off, but then it's going to build up at the end of the month. So November is going to be a massive month for physical media. December too. I mean, yeah, just tons of titles out there. And that reminds me, yeah, if you're excited about certain physical media releases in the month, let me know that in the comments below too. Definitely shout out any titles you're looking for too. All right, we got Mega Movie Mom in here as well saying hi. Thank you so much for joining. Actually, Mega Movie Mom has graciously given us a couple movie codes that is going to be kind of a part of our giveaway at the end here of our live stream. So there is going to be a chance to get a free digital movie to you all. So that's going to be awesome. We have actually a few choices. I'll let you guys know the details a little bit later on in the live stream. But yeah, definitely stick out till the end so you at least have a chance to win digital movie code. That should be a lot of fun. We got amazing Anna in here saying hi, hello. Let's see, we got Hisham and CT. Hello, Namaskar. All right, hello, hello. Let's see, M. Low, a longtime supporter as well. Excellent. Hi, Mega Mike. Hello, everyone. Congrats on 800. Wow. I won't be able to stay for the whole stream, but I will watch the replay. Thank you so much. And I appreciate that. If you can never stay for a whole stream, but you can still watch the replay back, all that means the world. That definitely helps out the channel a lot. And once again, make sure you smash that like button. I know people forget to hit the like button. It's very underrated, though. So if everybody right now that hasn't hit the like button, definitely hit the like button. Absolutely. Leave the comments and questions. That helps a lot too. And then, of course, watching the stream all the way through, or at least watching the replay. Tons of big help right there. I can't thank you all enough. All right. We got Daniel. Glad to be a part of the first 800 subscribers. Can't remember when I subscribed. Well, thank you so much, Daniel, to be in here once again. Without you all in this community, this channel is not possible because I make the content for you all to really enjoy. I hope you all get it informed with the content I go over. You get entertained by it. You have a fun time, and you also get to be a part of this community. Just having a safe, friendly place to talk movies, share opinions on movies, and overall, just once again, have a good time out there. So, thank you, Daniel, for being a part of the Mega League of Film Fans, as I like to call you all out there. All right, we got amazing Anna in here. Congratulations. Never doubted you. You always go infinity and beyond. There we go. Nice Toy Story reference. You can only go up from here. Yes, absolutely. And yeah, I can't wait for that next milestone of getting to 1,000, and then the sky's the limit after that. So if you guys keep watching, you keep enjoying, I'm gonna keep busting out this content for you all. So thank you so much. All right, Hisham and NCT, what's your favorite scene in RRR? So I have not seen Triple R yet. It's on my list, and it's been on my streaming list for the longest time. Like I really want to see it because everybody's saying, "Oh, this movie's so good! It's so good! It's a great, I guess, an action movie." From at least what I can tell, I haven't really looked into it too much, and it's on my list. The only problem is it's a super long movie, so I really have to like plan a day around it where I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna sit down, watch this movie all the way through, no distractions. So I might do that. this upcoming weekend, because I think I might have a little bit of free time. I do want to make it a priority to watch that one, and then that way we can definitely talk a little bit more about it, and I can share all my thoughts. But now I got your question in the back of my mind. I'm gonna watch it and look out for my favorite scenes in there. So yeah, definitely. Thanks for keeping that one on my radar because it is truly one I do want to watch out there. All right, we got Emlo here. What was your very first video that you posted? So it was actually on Halloween, like I said, almost a year or so ago when I started. So it was a Halloween review, John Carpenter's classic Halloween, showing off the Best Buy exclusive Steelbook and just kind of talking about the movie, reviewing the movie. And it's still on the channel. You can definitely check it out later. It's not the best quality, of course, because it's when I first started. I didn't have a dedicated studio computer. I didn't have a dedicated mic and light, and wasn't even in this kind of like studio room. It was just in the office. And yeah, so it's not great. That first video, that first, month of videos aren't great, but everybody has to start somewhere. And that's just when I started learning about YouTube and just learning video editing and skills like that, because I never edited a video before then or anything like that, or even posted a video. And I was like off the social media grid for the longest time. So yeah, I mean, I've definitely grown since then and just kind of updated my skills and knowledge of everything. So, but that was the first one, reviewing Halloween. And I just picked that one out because, hey, it's one of my favorite horror movies of all time. It was Halloween. And I thought, hey, you know what? Let me try this YouTube thing out. Let's see if I have anything like that. All right. We got Kim joining in. Thank you so much, Kim, for stopping by. Appreciate it. Awesome. Awesome. We got Kenny in here. Kenny has been a long-term fan. I remember our first subscriber celebration, I think it was 100, and I talked about Kenny's favorite movie, if I'm remembering correctly, Shutter Island. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, Kenny, but that was a great time. Yeah, Kenny has been having some awesome comments, watching videos from way in the beginning, so fantastic. Let's see. Craig says movies and an orchestra are a great way to watch classic movies. I've attended a couple and can't beat the live. Yeah, the live music is great. And I just attended my first one. I don't know if you guys saw my Instagram post on that. And if you're not following on Instagram, yeah, definitely check out Mega Mike the Movie Man on Instagram as well, because I post different things on there. When I'm watching a movie, things like that. But I posted about um going to see ET, the extraterrestrial in concert. So live in concert, my city was just doing ET in concert with the orchestra, live music, playing along to the movie, right? They removed the music from the movie and they play actually live during the movie. So you get this full-on movie experience with the live music, and that was a wonderful experience. Actually, I think I uploaded a short video on that, a reaction with Amazing Anna when we got out of that. But that was my first time doing that, and that was a wonderful experience. So if you ever get the chance to actually go see a movie in concert, then definitely try to do that at least once in your life, because it's a wonderful experience. It's excellent. Craig, I would be curious to know all the ones you've seen. I think you told me you saw Song of Music like that, right? What were the other ones you've seen? What other movies with the live music? I do want to go back and see more myself. I think I'm gonna go see Home Alone in concert. They have that one planned as well. So hopefully I can get tickets for that, see that one, because that would be really cool. Because Home Alone, one of my favorite movies, and just I have to see that one live in concert. That's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, Amazing Anna says, I agree, Craig. It was amazing. I would love to see Star Wars. Oh, Star Wars in concert. Now that would be wonderful, especially if you could see it with actually like John Williams doing the score, like at the Hollywood Bowl. I mean, that would even take it up another notch. That would be so cool. Yeah, can't go wrong with Star Wars and a live show. All right, Bree says, did you order from the Shout Factory sale? And if you did you get your order? I got my first order, but my second order from October 6th says expected to ship by November 8th. So it was weird. I did participate in the sale, and I only got one movie so far, Cobra, which is lying around here somewhere. The one with Stallone, the action movie. Now my other titles I ordered still haven't shipped to me, so I'm guessing it's probably going to be around that November time too. I know they sent out an email that they had a lot of sales during that time for Shocktober, and that things would be coming out a little bit later, just I guess with all the demand for Shocktober. So yeah, I still need to get most of my movies. I only got one in, just one in so far. I think I ordered what, five of them, five movies, so I'm still missing about four of them. But I can't wait to get them in, and I definitely got to do a video on that. Especially if you guys want to see the video, definitely let me know. But I think I'll do a video on that one. I am a little bit upset at Shout Factory though, because I totally didn't realize that if you spent over $100, you would get a Shocktober shirt. I spent like $80. And I'm like, oh my goodness, if I would have bought one more movie, I would have got a Shocktober shirt with it. And by the time I realized it was like too late. It was like the weekend, the last day of the sale and everything. I already placed my order. So I tried to reach out to them about it, see if they would do anything nice. Like, hey, as a first customer, first time buying from them, because it was my first time directly ordering from them, would there still be a way for them to throw in the shirt? Like, they're like, no. There wasn't too much yeah, anything about that. They're just like, "Nope, sorry, can't do it." I'm like, "Okay, I guess I missed out on the shirt." But they're like, "Hey, if you wanna go buy it though, you can still buy it from them." Like, I ain't gonna buy the Shocktober shirt. So yeah, I don't know. Shout Factory is always just with their customer service and how they approach it, because their tone in the email was really off too. It was just like, "Yeah, sorry. No, you ain't getting nothing. Nothing for you. No Shocktober shirt." Basically. I know I over exaggerated just a little bit, but yeah, I didn't like their email. All right, let's see. Hisham says, "What's your favorite romantic movie that makes you sad?" Ooh, my favorite romantic movie is actually on my top 10 list of all time, The Adjustment Bureau. If you've not seen The Adjustment Bureau, it is excellent. I'm telling you, that movie gets me choked up, it gets me teary-eyed, just emotionally moves me. It's great, awesome romantic movie. Um, and it's like sci-fi romance too. There's some sci-fi in there. It's really interesting premise. But you have Matt Damon in there and Emily Blunt, I believe it is, if I'm remembering the names correctly. But oh, they're both fantastic in the movie, and it's a really intriguing movie. Like if you like kind of like psychological, intriguing, thought-provoking movies, in addition to the romance, then ooh, it's perfect package for that one. It's excellent. But yeah, The Adjustment Bureau, I always have to watch that one around, the Valentine's Day time. So it's so good. But yeah, definitely watch that one if you guys haven't seen it out there. It's so so good. In my top 10 list of all time. All right, Dominican Scott is joining in here. Yes, hello. Thank you for joining in. I know you've been a subscriber for a long time as well, so much appreciated. Let's see. Evil Kangaroo says, "Have you seen the 2007 Zodiac movie? I watched it recently and really liked it." I have not seen that one yet. It's on my list, uh, but now that you're recommending it, and I've heard other people talk about it, it's going to go higher up on my list. I definitely want to check it out. Yeah, just because I've heard some pretty good things about it. I gotta see Zodiac. All right, Dominican Scott says, "Do you have an opinion on the Terminator movies?" Yeah, of course. Terminator 2, that's my favorite action movie of all time. The first Terminator is really good too, as a more kind of like a horror story. Horror sci-fi, I think really good. So the first two Terminators are great. Um, the other ones, mm, they're okay. Um, Yeah, I don't know what I would even say is the next best one. What was that last one? Dark Fate wasn't too bad. Genesis was like okay. Rise of the Machines was okay. The one I really didn't like, I think, was Salvation. Was that what it was called? I just thought that Salvation, I think it was really boring. To me, that was the boringest one. So at least the other ones that weren't as good were like still kind of entertaining popcorn action movies. To me, the worst movie is like when you're not a good movie, but you're also a boring movie. That's a bad combination. So if you can be boring and not a good movie, that's like the worst. That's the worst movie to watch. Yeah. Let's see. But yeah, let me know your opinion too, Dominican Scott, on the Terminator movies. Like, what are your favorites? Which ones don't you like so much? All right, let's see. Kenny says, I love the movie Hunts if you are planning on more of those. Hunts. Did that one come out recently? I feel like it did. I don't think I seen it though. Let me know if that was that recent one that came out. But yeah, Hunts. Yep, haven't seen that one. Need to check it out. Let's see, which horror movie does not make you scared? Well, actually, I don't really get scared too much by horror movies, so it's more shocking like when a movie does actually scare me. And I saw one recently that, oh my goodness, what was I watching? Terrifier 2 is absolutely scary. It's like it is, I think it is the scariest horror movie I've ever seen. Like Terrifier 2, I was like gagging in the theater. I was like, "Oh my goodness." So like I can imagine and they're talking about people were passing out in the theater and like throwing up and stuff. So Terrifier 2, that was one that did get to me. Great movie though. Excellent horror movie, really well made. Definitely a lot better than the first Terrifier. But that was one that I'm like, "Oh my goodness, that one's scaring me." All the other movies I've seen don't really scare me though. I don't really get scared by horror movies for the most part. All right, let's see. Craig says, if you're ever in Los Angeles, go to Griffith Park Observatory. I think they still do music with film on the ceiling. Amazing, Anna. Yeah, Griffith Park Observatory. I'm trying to wonder if I've been there before. I might have. Not 100% sure. But if not, I definitely need to go there because, yeah, that sounds like a really cool experience. All right, Kenny says Knives Out 2 will come out soon this year. Yes, yes, I am excited for Knives Out. It is going straight to streaming, which I don't know if is the best sign. I usually, if something goes straight to streaming to me, it may get like a limited theatrical release too, maybe for like a week or something on some theaters. But when things go straight to streaming to me, I'm always like, I'm always cautious. Doesn't mean it can't be a great title. It can be. It's just like a lot of the streaming titles I watch, like 9 out of 10 of them are like mediocre. But then you get the one gem in there that's like, oh, okay, oh, this was awesome. This was a really good title. So I'm hoping Knives Out 2 will be good. If it can be as good as the first one or close to it, I'm happy with that because that first Knives Out, really good who done it kind of mystery movie. They put a little twist on it. Great cast. So Knives Out was a great time. I really enjoyed that one. Hopefully the second one's as good. But the title's weird. It's like Glass Onion, a Knives Out story. I thought the title's a little odd, but yeah, hopefully it turns out to be good. Groove is awesome. You can keep using the 20% off code every time you order. They already have good deals to start with. They only have universal titles, but the sales change every week. Oh, that makes sense. I didn't even make that connection when I ordered off of them. Because I picked up things like the new Universal Monster set on 4K. Because they already had a decent like deal on it. It was cheaper than Amazon. It was like $10 cheaper. But then I did the 20% for like signing up for the newsletter and everything. So it was even cheaper. So I'm excited to get that set in. I also got Van Helsing ordered, Us, because I didn't have those two titles, both 4K. So I'm excited to add those to the collection. And they were super cheap too. They were like $10. And did I order something else? I think I ordered one more title. Um, I can't. Oh no, I pre-ordered something. That's right. I pre-ordered the 8 Mile Steelbook from them, the 4K Steelbook that's going to be coming out soon, because they're getting an exclusive Steelbook for 8 Mile. At least from what I understand, you can't get that Steelbook anywhere else. So it's the first time Groove is getting an official like exclusive Steelbook. Like I'm just like I got to get on this. That's just too cool not to pick up on. And yeah, I like 8 Mile too. Haven't seen it in a while, but from what I remember, it's pretty good. All right, let's see. We got Fish, the film collector. Hey, Fish. Hey, Mike. Congrats on 800. Thank you so much, Fish, for joining in. Yeah, Fish is awesome out there, everybody. Yeah, thank you so much for joining in on this live stream. Amazing Anna says, yeah, I'll have to check it out, Craig. Just can't do much during the week, unfortunately. Yeah, weeks are always super packed with work and everything. And yeah, I know the YouTube channel for me and all that too. So yeah. Let's see. Amazing Anna says, yeah, to 14 viewers. Yes, we got 14 viewers. That is excellent. Make sure, viewers, you're hitting that like button, leaving those comments and questions because I want to answer as much as I can. Anything about movies, collecting, doesn't matter, theatrical releases, physical media releases, even streaming. If you're a streaming fan, hey, we'll talk some streaming titles too. So anything, or just even other fun questions you have out there, even if it's not movie related. If you want to bring in another question, once again, I'm an open book. Let me know. I will answer it. All right, we got Side Hustle Cinema here. Congratulations on 800. I always look forward to your out of theater reactions. Oh, that's so awesome and so glad to hear that. Yeah, those out of the theater reactions, I do it for every movie I see. Today I just posted one for a Ticket to Paradise we just saw, but this was a busy weekend for me and Amazing Anna because we saw three movies. We saw Ticket to Paradise, we saw E.T. in concert, and then we also saw Black Adam. Yeah, so like three movies this weekend. That was a pretty busy weekend, and I did a reaction for all of those. So yeah, definitely be checking out those short little 1 minute reactions. I'll let you know, thumbs up if it's worth your time to check out in theaters, or thumbs down, not worth your time to check out in theaters. And then you'll get Amazing Anna's opinion in there as well. So I try to see all the movies I can. So I see them all, so you all don't have to. Because I know I'll see ones that aren't the greatest, but I'm like, hey, at least I saw it. And now I can tell everybody else out there that, hey, you can probably skip this one. Or if I see a really awesome one that was like unexpected, then I can recommend it out to you all that, hey, this one was really good. Nobody else is watching it. You should go and see it. So good. So I like doing that too, of course. So yeah, those out of the theater reactions, I'm glad they've been helpful out there. All right, let's see. I'm gonna get some water here. All right, Kenny says, yes, you reviewed Shutter Island, which was my favorite movie after rewatching Inception. I do think it barely edges out Shutter Island now. Ooh, but Shutter Island is probably my second favorite now. Awesome. So now your favorite movie is Inception. Now, I haven't seen Inception in a really long time. I think since it came out in theaters when I was really, really young. And it just kind of like mind boggled me. Like, I need to watch it again. And I have to do that with a lot of Christopher Nolan movies because he's a director to me. Like, I have to watch his movies a few times to like really get into them. And then he's done some of my favorite movies of all time, like The Dark Knight Rises, my favorite movie, The Dark Knight. I mean, excellent, excellent. Batman Begins, of course, all the Batman ones. But also like Insomnia is a really good one Christopher Nolan did. And there's still some titles from him I still need to see, like Interstellar. I need to see it. It's been on my list for like years now. I gotta see it. So one of these weeks, I'll make it like a Christopher Nolan week and watch all the movies again, except for Dunkirk. I don't think I can watch Dunkirk again. I can't do it. I don't like Dunkirk at all. Can't do it. Yeah. All right. Let's see. But that's awesome when you can see a new movie and then it replaces another movie. And you just add more movies to your top ranking list of all time. When that happens, that's like an amazing moment, especially if you've seen a lot of movies. I know that's how it is for me. Like when I've seen so many movies, like hundreds and hundreds of movies, because I watch at least a movie a day on the weekends, like two, maybe three sometimes. When you get a movie that gets into like your top 100 of all time, like that's a wonderful thing because I'll go like months and months and, a long time without a new movie making my top list. So when it happens, it's great. All right, let's see. Fish the Film Collector. I saw Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets live in concert. Oh, that sounds like a fun one. It was fantastic. Oh yeah, and that's one of my favorite Harry Potter movies actually. I really like Chamber of Secrets. I like Goblet of Fire, Sorcerer's Stone. Those are my favorites. So that would be a real fun one to see in concert. That'd be really, really cool. Excellent. Awesome, awesome. All right, Craig says MGM all their movies through history of studio. Here the movie with orchestra. Ooh, okay. Um, So MG all their movies through history of studio. Okay, that's interesting. And then Hair, the movie with Hair. I don't think I've ever seen Hair. So you added it to my list now. Now you put it on my radar. So I'm gonna have to look up into that one. All right. Let's see. Uh KB Loves Movies is here. What's up, Mike? Congratulations. Thank you, KB, for joining in. KB is somebody that's going to be on my Criterion live stream on Sunday. So that's going to be a whole lot of fun. Oh, yeah, that's going to be great. Let's see. We got Craig here. MGM was in Pasadena. Oh, nice. Just here in Pasadena, that's where they filmed the original Halloween, from what I'm remembering too. So they've done some good stuff in Pasadena. Mhm. All right, amazing. Anna says, "Oh, Harry Potter with live music. Oh yeah, I mean that Harry Potter music is great." So, woo to 18 people watching. Oh, we got 18 people in here. We definitely should have at least 18 likes then. Absolutely, we're getting great comments too. Thank you all for comments. Yeah, keep posting some comments. And we'll get through them on. And yeah, this is just a lot of fun right now. This is great. And then by the end of the live stream, like I said, we're not going to be here too long either. Probably till about 6 or so, and that's when we'll do our giveaways. And yeah, and then we'll call it a day after that, and go watch some movies. Right. All right, let's see. Kenny says, congratulations on 800 mega movie fans. Yes, 800 mega league of film fans. I mean, that's a lot of film fans out there. I mean, that's a great thing about YouTube and social medias, connecting with other people in the community that share similar interests and, hobbies and just fun things to talk about. So, yeah, this is great. All right, let's see. Bree says, "Yeah, Shout has great products, but I order them from Amazon or Best Buy when I can. Not a fan of Shout's customer service." I agree, 100% agreed. I always order through Amazon. Yeah, sometimes I'll do Best Buy as well, but yeah, Amazon's like my go-to. Unless there's an exclusive from another place, then I'll order from them. But this was my first time ordering from Shout Factory because of the Shocktober sale. They didn't have the Shocktober sale, I would have probably never ordered from them because you're right, their customer service just is can definitely be improved. I will say that they got some good products, but customer service, especially because they've been, around what 10 years now. You would think they would have, a little bit better customer service, but hey, you know what? I guess there's always room for improvement, but we'll see. All right. Dominican Scott says, I agree with Salvation Ma, but all the others are fun, and I love Rise of the Machines. Yeah, I like Rise of the Machines more than most. I know a lot of people say, oh, they despise that one, but I can have a decent fun time with Rise of the Machines. To me, it's not on the level of Terminator 2 and Terminator 1. Like, those will always be at the top. But I would say probably the next one, either Dark Fate or Rise of the Machines, I think I can have fun with as action sci-fi movies. Eat some popcorn, just relax. I can have a good time with those ones. Salvation is that only one where it's just like, I can't do it. I can't. I've never brought myself to watch it again. I don't think I've seen it more than once, maybe once or twice, but yeah, I can't do it again. All right, Kenny says, no, I mean when you do movie hunts at store. Oh, movie hunts at stores. Okay, I thought that was like a title of a movie. I'm like, hunts. Is that a movie? I thought it was. Okay, looking for movies, not an actual movie. Great. Yeah, so thank you for reminding me of that. Yeah, I'll try to do some more short hunt videos when I go out to stores. I do a lot of ordering online, but sometimes I will go to stores. I actually do want to go to Walmart hopefully soon because they got a really cool Nope slip cover exclusive to Walmart. So that may be where I can do another little short hunt video. So yeah, thank you for mentioning that because I always appreciate when people tell me, "Hey, I really like this from your channel, like this content I really enjoy." Once I get that kind of feedback, I'm like, okay, yeah, I can keep doing that, more of that. That is really helpful. So thank you, Kenny, so much for that. All right, Kenny says my least favorite Terminator is 3. Oh, okay. So we have Dominican Scott really loves 3, and Kenny does not love 3. So I actually thought Genesis was pretty decent, and it's my third favorite. Okay. Yeah, to me, I'm always kind of flip-flopping between Dark Fate, Rise of Machines, and Genesis. Like, and I probably have to go through and watch them again. Um, I've seen Rise of the Machines, I think, a few times now. I think Genesis I may have only seen once, and then Dark Fate I only think I've seen once. But they're kind of all around that same area for me. But yeah, uh, I'm gonna have to give Genesis another try at some point. All right, Mega Movie Mom here says, I can't wait till Christmas movies come out. When are you gonna start reviewing Christmas movies? I'm so over slasher movies. Well, it's October season, it's spooky season. So of course the channel content this month had a lot of horror titles. I mean, it just makes sense. But we're gonna be getting into more holiday movies once it gets to that December time. And there are some good holiday movies releasing in November, but I'm gonna wait on them a little bit because, like I said, I want to get to that Black Friday day sale because they're all gonna be like studio titles that I feel like I can wait on and get a good massive discount on. So hopefully by the end of November, getting into December, I'll have more like specific holiday movies to show. But yeah, I kind of do the content with the season. So the content kind of just flows how the seasons flow. And then also what they're releasing because, they release different things different times. So that's a little bit tougher to predict, but it's been spooky season with October. Um all right, let's see. Bryce says Terrifier 2 didn't come to my theater. Oh no, okay, but I pre-ordered the Blu-ray on Amazon. Walmart has an exclusive steelbook for pre-order. I was waiting on ordering part one and it's sold out everywhere. Yeah, so the Walmart exclusive steelbook, I was almost thinking about it, but it has a weird date release on it. It says like releasing 2049, and I'm like, okay, there's no way that's correct. What, you got to wait like 25, 20 something, 25 plus years for it? So I'm like, that doesn't look right, but it kind of like like, I don't know. I thought it was weird, so I'm like, I don't want to order it now because I don't. Are they actually legit about it releasing in 2049? I know they're not. I'm sure it's probably going to release in like December or something. But yeah, that's the only reason why I didn't order it off of Walmart. But the steelbook looks cool, and yeah, if you like horror movies, you know what? You're gonna like it. If you don't like horror movies, definitely don't even watch it for a minute because I'm telling you, it's gruesome. It's like I said, it's a horror movie that I'm like, oh my goodness, what is happening right now? And usually I don't get that way with horror movies. Usually I'm like, I've seen it all. It's no big deal. Terrifier 2 was something different. But the slipcover from Amazon is the one with the slipcover, right? One of them had an exclusive slipcover, and then Walmart was the steelbook, if I'm remembering correctly. But they ran out of the first Terrifier because I was looking on Amazon like a week or two ago, and it looked like they had it, but probably because of all the news on Terrifier 2, probably sold out. Yeah, that would make sense. Hopefully, they release like a double pack of them in the future. I'm okay with a double pack. I don't mind. You know what? Also, maybe they'll release a 4K of Terrifier 2. Maybe Scream Factory picks it up, does a 4K release. Another possibility. But if you haven't seen it yet and you really want to see it, then yeah, go with the Blu-ray when you can. But yeah, that was a theater experience. Yep. All right. Kenny says favorite non-superhero movie. Well, horror is my second favorite genre, so then it's gonna be John Carpenter's original Halloween. Yeah. Actually, no. Wait. Let me make a correction. That is my favorite horror movie, but actually, I think my third favorite movie of all time, because that goes Dark Knight Rises, Dark Knight. The third one I think is Rocky 4. I'm a big Rocky fan. So the Rocky movies are my most watch movies of all time, and then Rocky 4 is my favorite out of all them. But I'm always watching Rocky movies. I will watch the entire Rocky franchise with the Creed movies at least like 3 times a year all the way through. So I know they're my most watched movies of all time. So that's why Rocky 4 is so high up there. So yeah, Rocky 4, and then it would go like Halloween and then Halloween H2O would be my top five. But yeah, can't go wrong with Rocky movies. I'm excited for Creed 3. So hopefully that's really good. All right. Hisham says, men, I got one mission for you. Women, what's that? Men, mission, love you forever. Is that from a movie? Am I not getting the quote? Let me see. Man, I got one mission for you. Women, what's that? Okay. Mission, love you forever. Is that from a movie? Let me know if that's from a movie. But yeah. All right, let's see. Bryce says, I love Shutter Island, but I couldn't get into Inception at all. It starts out confusing with no backstory I don't like. That's what how it felt when I first saw the movie Inception. So that's why I'm saying I gotta think rewatch it. Maybe I'll get it more the second or third time. A Shutter Island I really like though, and I'm so glad Kenny recommended that one to me. Because I never saw Shutter Island before then, and then I watched it on 4K and it was great. Really like Shutter Island now. Good psychological thriller. All right, and yeah, everybody keep those comments and questions flowing. Keep it on flowing. You guys are doing an awesome job. Really appreciate it. And then we'll get to this digital code giveaway here in like, 10, 15 minutes. All right, let's see. We got Craig here. Watching movies on 70 millimeter film in theaters is a great way to watch movies. Uh, yeah, I mean, movie theaters are the best way to watch movies to me. Still my preferred method because to me, nothing can beat the big screen and the speakers, especially if you get a premium screen like an IMAX or Screen X or things like that. Prime theaters. Oh, I love the theater experience. Now, of course, I can't see every movie in theaters because they only play a certain amount of time. Then I have to go with physical media, get the 4K disc. That's the next best way to watch the movie. My least favorite method is streaming, of course, but if I have to, I have to. But yeah, definitely prefer theaters and the physical media. All right, KB loves movies. What has been your favorite video to make so far? So for the channel, my favorite video, well, my Is Physical Media Dead in 2022 video, I thought that was a really fun topic, and that video actually did the best out of all my videos, like, got, I think, over 2,000 views now, and I actually did an update to it. I did a part 2 that is actually just, like, a better version of that video, but what's weird is, like, not many people watched the part 2, and I'm like, "Oh my goodness, I wish you all would watch the part 2 over part 1 because part 2 is a lot better quality, a lot better mic quality and images in there." And I'm like, yeah, so I like that topic. Um, is physical media dead in 22? That was a really fun one. I like doing those news topics when I can too, and I'm like, tomorrow, I think that news topic video I got scheduled is going to be a really, really good one because I got updated information on something that I feel needs to be talked about. And that, a more complete story. So I won't say too much. I'll save it for the video. But I'm excited for that one to post tomorrow. All right, Craig says, "Does your neighborhood dress up the block for Halloween?" Not really. It's like very far and few and in between. I mean, you'll have a few houses kind of decorated. And you know what? Usually we decorate, but we didn't decorate much this year. We did put a little Michael Myers, um, like what's it called? Like kind of like a blow up kind of thing, like welcoming with a welcoming sign out there. So that's the only thing we've put up. We didn't really decorate too much this year, unfortunately. Um, so yeah, I mean, my neighborhood, it doesn't get too crazy with Halloween. Only like a few trick or treaters and that kind of thing. So Kenny says Mementos is another great Christopher Nolan movie. Haven't seen Insomnia. Yeah, I heard good things about Memento, but then I also heard things like it's a really confusing one because it's jumping all over the place. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't like that way of telling a story. It's gonna confuse me. I'm gonna have to watch it like 5 times to get it. But Insomnia is a pretty straightforward story, but it's a really good story. You even get Robin Williams in there. Who else was in Insomnia? I'm trying to remember. There's some other famous actors in there though. But Insomnia, I think, was a remake too. But that's a really good one. Yeah. All right, let's see. Kenny says Memento is another great one. Yep. What are your best psychological thrillers? See, I don't know if I have a massive psychological thriller collection. Oh, well, I mean, I got a lot of Alfred Hitchcock titles, and a lot of those are really good thrillers. But I don't know if you call them psychological thrillers or more like suspense thrillers. But out of those ones, I mean, I could recommend pretty much any Alfred Hitchcock title. Is going to be pretty solid for the most part. So If you want classic thrillers, I would go there, but psychological thrillers, um, because I'm not looking at my movie shelf right now. I'm drawing a blank at the moment. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. I'll probably do a video about that one of these days, like all my thrillers. Actually, you know what? I think I did. I feel like I did do a video about like my top suspense thrillers, if I'm remembering, but I can't think of them at the moment. Let's see. Kenny says, "Where do you typically try to sit in a theater? Do you enjoy a full theater?" So it depends. A full theater can be good if it's like a movie you want a really hyped up crowd for, like a big like superhero event blockbuster movie. That's fun to have a full theater. Um, or like Terrifier 2, it was a full theater for the most part. I wouldn't say completely full, but it was pretty packed. And that was a fun experience. And I would not have wanted to been in that theater alone for Terrifier 2. So I appreciated that. But usually, I mean, I don't mind if the theater's practically empty. That's fine too. And usually, I know my wife likes sitting towards the front, sort of, where she can put her feet up on like the railing. So usually we'll pick that just for the comfort because the theaters we go to, they don't have the comfiest seats, like they're not recliners and things like that. Now, if there were recliners, I'd probably go more like middle. That'd probably be my preference, but because our seats are not so comfortable, like we just have to go to where the railing is towards the front to put our feet up sometimes. Great question though. Um, yeah, and it's always important to get a good crowd. Um, in the audience for the theater also because you don't want people that are like distracting because I've had some bad theater experiences too, like crying kids and just you know people making loud noises and talking like obnoxiously talking to, not like whispers but like and throughout the whole movie. So yeah, I've had some experiences where it's like, oh, not so good. All right, Craig says Creed 3 release date is March. Okay, so they're doing that one March. I think Creed 2 came out in November, if I'm remembering. But Creed 3 March, yeah. I'm excited for Creed 3. I mean, can't go wrong with a Creed Rocky movie. I've liked them all. I enjoy every Rocky movie, every Creed movie. I mean, some more than others, of course, like Rocky 4, that's my favorite. And then Rocky 3, I really liked. Creed 2, I really like. Um, but yeah, I'm excited for Creed 3. All right, let's see. Kenny says, "How long does it take for you to make a thumbnail?" Quite some time actually. Now, it just depends on the thumbnail, and I try to reuse parts of thumbnails where I can. So now I'm faster at making thumbnails, but I would say anywhere from like 30 minutes to maybe an hour. It just depends. But I've gotten pretty quick at them now, I feel like. But yeah, thumbnails take a lot of time. Like a lot of people don't realize, like when you're doing a YouTube channel, the recording is actually the quickest, easiest part. The stuff that takes a long time is the editing, the thumbnails, getting it uploaded, um, adding in graphics and all that stuff. That's the stuff that takes a long, long time. So even if a video turns out to be like 10 minutes, um, like it took like 3 to 4 hours at least, maybe sometimes longer to make the video. That's why I say I always appreciate it when people watch the videos all the way through, even if people can only play it as like background noise while they're doing something around the house or driving or like, some mundane tasks, they can listen to it as background noise. Because even though it may only be like 10 or 20 minutes for them, just know I like took 4 hours to make it. So yeah, I always appreciate when people can watch it because of that, because it does take so much time to actually, from recording to, like I said, all the other stuff, getting to that upload is just, yeah, very time consuming. All right, Hisham says, "I have a question for you. Why people love A Clockwork Orange, directed by Stanley Kubrick?" Honestly, I actually hate this movie because it is disturbing. It's a disturbing movie. It does have a lot of scenes that are like, "Oh my goodness, what's going on right now?" But actually, that's not a bad psychological thriller either. Because yeah, and I've only seen it one time. I have the Blu-ray of it. And you know what? I enjoyed my experience with it because I just thought it was very intriguing and thought-provoking. But you're right, Hisham. there's a lot of things in there that are like just like gross, like, oh my goodness, what? Like, don't know if they could get away with a few of those things like in today's movie world. But I think it is a well-made film for the most part, and Kubrick's a big name, so it's a Kubrick film. People are gonna recognize it. But you know what? For a Kubrick film, my first time watch, I thought it was thought provoking. I didn't have any major issues with it, but I could see people not liking that one. Like I could see people just being like, "Nope, can't watch it. Got to turn it off." Um, yeah, so if you don't like Clockwork Orange, I'll say you would definitely not like Terrifier 2. Definitely not. Yeah, but everybody has their different tastes, I guess. All right, Craig says Black Adam and Superman will be in the next move they make Henry Cavill. Maybe, yeah, they might do Black Adam versus Superman. We'll have to see. I've been waiting on a Man of Steel 2 for like years and years, so I don't believe it until I see the movie out. Because they've been talking about so many different DC movies and then they all get canceled. I mean, we didn't even get the Batgirl movie, and that movie was done. Can you imagine that? Movies are not even safe when they're done filming, let alone, just talking about it in pre-production. So until I see it on the screen, then I don't believe it. All right, Kenny says video idea. Worst theater experience telling your bad theater stories. Yeah, I've seen videos like that. And that's definitely a possibility. It's one I'll have to think about. Um, but yeah, I mean, I've had some, like I said, I've had ones with like just crying kids or just people making random noises and just like super obnoxious talking, like things like that. So I don't know if it would be a great video, but it's a possibility. I'll have to think a little bit more about that one, see if there's anything else I could do with that. But hey, thanks for putting that video idea a little bit more on my radar. Yeah, I'll definitely think about that one. But yeah, if anybody still wants to put in a comment or question, let me know. I still think we have a decent amount of people watching here. So we'll get to this giveaway. So this is going to be a digital movie code giveaway. And I have a few different options here because Mega Movie Mom gave us a couple more kind of throw in the rotation here. So we're going to give out one digital movie code, and the other ones that, aren't used, we'll save it for the next celebration because we'll have more and more celebrations, of course. But this is going to be either good for, well, actually, I don't know if I should say the movies yet because I don't know if it'll hurt the question. It might hurt the question, so I'm not going to say it, but just know there's a few options here, okay? So you probably won't have all three of the movies, so you'll at least have something to pick from. But this is going to be the question, okay? So we'll go with the question, and then I'll let you know what your movie choices are. All right. Everybody ready for the question? Everybody at the keyboard? Now, kind of in tradition, it will be a question about myself, just because I know subscribers have been following me, hopefully know these answers. So, all right, everybody ready? Everybody at the keyboard? Okay, so the question here is going to be, actually, maybe I should post. Should I write it down? Should I post the comment? That's what I'll do. And then I'll bring it up on the screen. So, I'll write it down here. So, what is my, let's see, it's going to be one of my favorites again. So, what is my favorite? Let's see. I think this will work. Okay. Did I spell that right? Maybe I did. Okay, so comment is gonna go up now. Let's see. Does it post? Here we go. So what is my favorite superhero? Favorite superhero of all time? Go ahead. First person to leave in the chat will win a digital movie code I'll send. There we go. We got a winner. Evil Kangaroo. So Evil Kangaroo was the first one to chime in with the correct answer. We did have KB Love Movies say Batman. That was a good guess. Good guess. Batman is a great one, but it's actually going to be a Punisher. So yeah, Punisher, and it does look like, well, of course, Amazing Anna knows, obviously. Kenny knew as well, but Evil Kangaroo is the first one to get Punisher. Okay, so for the codes. So you get one of three options, and you're going to want to reach out to me, Evil Kangaroo, on Instagram here. But you can pick between Punisher Warzone. So that's why I didn't want to give that one away. I'll show you what my steelbook actually looks like. Actually, no, wait, no, that's not the steelbook. I have to go get it somewhere. But anyway, you're just gonna get the digital movie code for either Punisher Warzone or provided by Mega Movie Mom, either Sing 2, if you like an animated, musical kind of movie, the little animal cartoon characters, which actually is a really good movie, even though, or the first Sonic movie. So you can either pick between Punisher Warzone, Sing 2, or Sonic 1, first Sonic movie. So either one of those three, Evil Kangaroo, you think about it and go ahead and message me on Instagram which one you would prefer, and then I'll go ahead and send you that code. So yeah, definitely go ahead and just Instagram me, Mega Mike the Movie Man. Hopefully you have an Instagram account. If not, it's pretty quick to set one up. Just Instagram me, Evil Kangaroo, that you won the code, and tell me if you prefer Punisher Warzone or Sonic or Sing 2. Punisher Warzone is not an animated movie. So actually, Punisher Warzone is actually the third Punisher movie that came out, because there was a Punisher in the 80s, then there was an early 2000s one with Thomas Jane, but this is the third one. What's his name? Ray Stevenson, I think, is the one who plays the Punisher. No, but it's a live action movie. It's a lot of good action. I did an unboxing of the steelbook on my channel. But no, it's live action. It's rated R. There's of course, superhero action, blood in it. Jigsaw looks super cool in it, the villain character and everything. And you even got Wayne Knight in there, which is really cool. So yeah, that one is live action. Sing 2 is animated, of course, but it's really good for the music. I will say that. And then you got Sonic 1, of course. But yeah, Punisher Warzone is action. Oh, Evil Kangaroo say you feel you don't need it. So maybe we go to the second word. I don't feel I need it. I don't even know how to use digital. Oh, okay, Evil Kangaroo. Well, then we will go to the next winner here, and that's going to be Kenny. Okay, so Kenny, Evil Kangaroo, has decided to give their digital code away. So Kenny, go ahead and Instagram message me if you want the code. Let me know right now if you don't. But if you want the code, just tell me if you want a Punisher Warzone, Sing 2, or Sonic 1. And actually, all three movies I think are enjoyable movies. I think they're all pretty solid. So actually, I enjoy all those movies. I've seen them all a bunch of times. So I like them all. But different genres to go through. But yeah, Kenny, so just let me know right now if you want the code, and then you can Instagram message me. So Kenny, you want the code? Yes. Let me know. But there we go. Let's see. Let's look at what everybody else said though. For these answers though, because these are kind of fun. So Bree said Batman. Now a lot of people are picking Batman. Now I like Batman's Rogues Gallery. Like if I, but Batman himself, he's good, but just not my favorite. Spider-Man's another good one, just not my favorite. Superman's a good one. I mean, you guys are picking some good choices here. Let's see. So Amazing Anna didn't know that Punisher Warzone was an action movie. Let's see. If anyone, yes, I did unbox Punisher Warzone. So if anybody wants to see that video, yes. Amazing Anna thought it was animated. Nope, Amazing Anna, it's live action. Let's see. Yeah, you use digital movies off of the Movies Anywhere app. Yes. All right, so Kenny says Punisher looks cool. I'll do that. I'll see if I can make an Instagram message you. Yep, that's the way to do it. So just make a Instagram account. It shouldn't take that long. Like literally should take like a minute or so. And just message me. I'm Mega Mike the Movie Man, so just find me on there. Search Mega Mike the Movie Man. Add me, right? And then you can direct message me from there. So that works perfect, Kenny. Just let me know, and I will get you that code. So thank you so much. Congratulations to you, Kenny, and Evil Kangaroo for winning, but then giving it to Kenny. So congratulations as well. And yeah, there we go. That is that's awesome. That works. Perfect. Excellent, excellent. So there we go. That will do it for our live stream. I don't think we have any more comments or questions. So thank you all again once for joining here, celebrating with me. We reached that awesome milestone of 800, but we are trying to push out to that 1,000, that next level. So just everybody, thank you once again. I hope you continue to enjoy the content, watch the videos as much as you can, leave comments, hit those likes. Those are really underrated. Definitely click those likes and just continue to support the channel. And thank you all once again so much. And just the last comment here from Craig. Well, a couple last comments here. Craig says, doing a show on Wakanda Forever, November 11th. I'll probably do a pre-game show and post-game show for that. So look forward to that in the next couple few weeks. And then Fish says, "Hey, bud, I'm gonna have to run. I wanted to hang out for a bit. Congrats, yep." And we're gonna end the live stream with that. So everybody, have a great night out there. Have a great start to your all week, and yeah, just have a good one, everyone. Good night.